I bet you've wondered how you could make more money while spending less time working. Growing up, I used to think that hours were equated to dollars and that it was just some sort of fair trade. But I've learned that is not always the case as I've gotten older and a little bit wiser. I'm Ilana, and this is my business partner, Katie. And we are two artists on a mission to help other artists pursue their creative passions and make more money doing what they love. Today, we're talking about making money while you sleep. Kind of. But we are talking about one of our favorite topics, which is passive income streams. I think there's this idea that passive income is like this income stream where you just like sit back on vacation and just like make money without any effort. And while I am on vacation right now, that's not the case. I'm recording this on vacation because it helps towards my end goal. So we're calling baloney on this idea that passive income is just like magic. Passive income is more of a system. It's creating something that requires little maintenance so that you can work on promoting the product. And once you have it up and running, it should be something that's really repeatable. Let's talk about a couple examples of passive income products for artists. The first one is digital downloads, which is awesome, and it can come in a lot of shapes and sizes. One of them might be creating products like printable planner sheets on Etsy. You could sell them, or on your own site. These are great because once you've marketed them, they just sell again and again, and there's no additional work except maybe some maintenance. Maybe every year you want to update your design, or if you find a typo, or if you need a system update. Another digital product could be typefaces, mock-ups, Procreate or Photoshop brushes. Those are all great options. Plus, if you can get started on a site like Creative Market, then you have a built-in audience already looking for that type of work on that site. There's no additional work at the point of sale. There's no shipping, there's no printing. It's uploaded, and the minute someone purchases it, they can instantaneously download it. But of course, all of this still requires a ton of marketing. So building your email list, getting on podcast, marketing in any way, shape, or form you can think of, whether it's Pinterest or social media, is really, really important to the success of your product. If you're interested in doing products like I just mentioned, like digital downloads that are typefaces or Procreate brushes, you're gonna wanna check out Jen Wagner. She has an awesome course all about it, and we love her typefaces. They're absolutely stunning. Her course is all about how to have success on Creative Market and with those type of products, so be sure to check her out. Another passive income stream that we love is online education. Online education could come in many forms, like an online class, or an audio class, or even an ebook. We love teaching online, and it's really important for us to provide value beyond our paid courses. We do a lot of work behind the scenes that we hope helps people find our courses and become a customer in the future. Sometimes this looks like showing up on YouTube or podcast interviews, or pinning things on Pinterest just so that people can find our blog posts. A lot of the time, it's not even working on our class. It's nurturing our students, helping answer questions, or just having conversations with people without any paid commitment. We know that not everyone is going to purchase from us, and that's okay. But we want to show up and serve as many people as we can so that the right people find us. So let's talk about one more income stream that we really love as artists. It's art licensing, and you've probably heard us talk about it before, but this is definitely one of our favorite income streams because you can get paid for the same piece of artwork again and again. Royalties are a percentage of sales that you'll be getting for the lifetime of the product, and some products could be on the shelf for years. We also love this because it allows us to focus on creating and spend less time worrying about shipping and manufacturing. Of course, it takes a ton of time to build up a licensing portfolio, but that work is the fun work. We're really excited when we get to sit down and draw or create something. The other part of it is reaching out to buyers and getting your work in front of people. Of course, you could work with an agent, which would free up some of your time to work on creating, but we really like flexing our muscles in new ways and figuring out how best to market our work. Of course, social media is a handy tool here because you can start sharing your new work in hopes that people will find it as well. So to recap, let's talk about how you generate a successful passive income stream. So the first thing is to make sure your product actually serves your audience. What problem does it solve, and how is it solving that problem? For the longest time, I wanted to create typefaces, but I quickly realized that my audience was mostly full of other hand lettering artists, and they definitely didn't need a typeface since they were doing all that work themselves. I still sometimes want to do that just for fun. I've done 2 before, and they were a ton of work. And I quickly realized why they weren't successful. I didn't know who I was talking to. I wasn't solving a problem for my current audience, and I didn't put a ton of energy into selling it. If I want to revisit that in the future, I know a lot more now about how I could go about doing that with hopefully a little bit more success. Remember, if there's no demand for the product, there's no money. Once you've validated your product, you want to work on marketing. Talk about your product everywhere, from podcast interviews to on social media, in DMs, as long as you're doing it in a really chill way to someone who you think might find value in it. Don't be scammy, but don't be afraid to talk about it from the rooftops. We think that everyone has heard us say everything we've had to say, or that we're repeating ourselves, but so many people haven't heard about it yet. You can explore paid ads if you're interested in it. You can work on organic traffic. You can work on SEO. There are so many ways to increase awareness about your product. A great way to think about passive income is that it's a different way to flex your creative muscles and to give those muscles that you're using every day a literal rest. Take a break from creating and actually work on marketing. Get creative and think about different ways you could get your product out there in front of more people. So if you are doing a passive income stream, we want to hear about it. Leave a comment below and tell us what passive income stream you're generating. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and leave us a comment, tell a friend, share it with someone you know will love it. Stay tuned for more videos about how to grow your art biz.